Hello and welcome. This is your friendly neighborhood wandmaker again. Sorry for not posting for a month or more, and it feels that way so far. Yeah, Dragon Con, leading up to Dragon Con, post Dragon Con, and then a couple events in my life occurring that were not conducive to making the wands or getting back into it. Besides, I usually take a couple of weeks off from Dragon Con to try and recover, and I get a little sick of making wands. But here we are again. I'm back. Hopefully getting back on track to, making videos, making wands. I gotta get, if I want to reach my goals for Dragon Con 2022, I need to get on it because that will be my 10th year of doing this, of making wands and going to Dragon Con and handing them out. So, yeah, I need to get, excuse me, on it and making some wands and hopefully making some videos about it. But today, I got a piece of poplar already chucked up and ready to go, marked and go, and good. So, yeah, I think we'll just make hopefully a nice wand, and then we'll talk about Dragon Con and what happened this year. So, already, as you can see, it's already good to go. He's already good. Let's get him up to speed. So yeah, Dragon Con's always fun. It's a stressful fun, but it is fun. Did the parade this year with a full cart. I was kind of debating on whether or not to do it for the simple fact that there just weren't as many people. They limited the number of people that could actually watch the convention this year, or watch the parade this year, to only badge holders. So it really limited the number of people there. But still had a lot of fun. We passed out some wands. I had my helpers walk with me this year. I'm going to have my friend took pictures of us doing that. So we'll interject some pictures of handing out wands. And then after the parade, I do my normal setup. Again, I apologize for the light. I keep forgetting to get the door set up. So apologize for the light changing on you. Hopefully it will still come out well. Tried something new this year in that I set up the cameras I use now to try and get video of me doing the wand selection for people. And there are hiccups. There are always hiccups. But we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it went pretty well. If not, I'll just, my friend took pictures. And I'll just put in pictures instead. I think I'll probably do that. I don't know. But I had a lot of fun. Even with the reduced crowds. Um, it's always fun to hand out wands. It really is. Uh, uh, it did take me a couple of extra people to get back into the swing of things. In that, yeah, I hadn't done it for a year at that point. So it's kind of a perishable skill for me. So, I feel kind of bad for the first couple people, but once I get in the groove, I'm in the groove, and it was fun. Uh, let's see here. People were nice. They kind of understood what was going on. I did have to wear a mask. That was just con rules policy. Everybody there did wear masks. Did make it a bit harder to hear people from time to time. I guess one of the good things about it being less crowded than previous years. I think this year they said they only had about 42,000, maybe, versus I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't peak above 100,000 on the Saturday on previous years. This year, I think it probably peaked about. Well, they didn't have any Saturday passes this year. Had a couple stormtroopers. I always love it when stormtroopers come around. Had I guess, death trooper. They're the ones all black. I hope that's right. I don't know. It could be wrong. I've been wrong before. We'll probably be wrong again in the future. That's okay. But it was a lot of fun. People were. It was fun playing off the characters. I had a lot of, I guess, characters from Critical Role. That's one of the things I'm always worried about. In that I don't know Critical Role all that well. I know of it. I don't know the characters from it. And that's one of the things I'm always worried about, is not knowing, when a person comes up in an awesome character and me not knowing who they are. So I feel kind of bad with that. Luckily, they're good sports about it, and we still had fun. Let's see here. Unfortunately, my helpers this year, due to whatever reasons, I was limited to the number of helpers this year, and of course they're volunteers. They don't get paid, so they're free to do whatever they want. So I only have pictures of Saturday from them. Sunday's a little more sparse. In fact, I don't remember any pictures getting taken of Sunday. I'm sure they exist somewhere, but those are not my pictures. They're pictures of me from other people. But it's okay. Still a lot of fun. I was managed to give almost all of them out. About 3 or 4. Didn't, but that's okay. They got pushed to other people. that messaged me prior. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. Every year I have a couple of standouts. And let me get him. Let's see here. The standouts this year, again, I had a bunch of Critical Role people. Here, see here, had a group of mobile infantry come by. That was a lot of fun. And I play off people differently, like with the mobile infantry, I played off of hopefully this can give you some plot armor to survive. I had a Miss Frizzle. I had the actual magical school bus, and then I had a student. They were all fun. I think though this year's favorite cosplayers was there was an Avatar: The Last Airbender group, and they had a good Azula and a good Zuko, and I actually started cosplaying pretty big with Avatar: The Last Airbender. I started with a Dai Li agent. Me and my buddy had Dai Li agents made, and we had a lot of fun with that. Then did other costumes. I think the first few years of me doing cosplaying a good bit, almost all of them were from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So yeah, so good memories of them. But they stayed in character. It was a lot of fun. I love it when people are able to stay in character. Once I realize, if I know who they are. They did a few poses while they were getting their wands and whatnot. But I think what really made my con, and this is why I really love doing this, is that they stayed in character through the entire wand selection process. I cannot remember which wands chose them. Please don't get mad. I'm not quite like my dad in that regard, character-wise, and so it's all right. But yeah, they stayed in character, especially the Azula, until they're about 15, 20 feet. Ooh, I'm gonna have to fix that a good bit. Away from the cart. And with this year, the less crowds made it a lot easier to see it, or maybe just because I was looking for it more. Where this year's been stressful on a lot of people, and just needing to see happiness. And I know I give that out, but still being able to see it, changes things. It doesn't even change things, but it makes life a little better when you can see other people happy and know that you are part of that happiness, But anyway, after they finished getting their wands, she jumped up and down, and you could see her laughing, like she was so happy to actually get a wand this year. And her quote-unquote brother, I don't know if they were related in, out of costume, but, Zuko was a little, I wouldn't say, he's more, I guess, down to earth in his reaction. Subdued. We'll go a little more subdued in his reaction. That's all right. There are people that had a lot of fun and just like, okay, thanks. But these two, they wound up. I didn't get a picture. Kind of wish I did, but it's okay. I'll do my best to always remember this. Is that they had a little wand battle with their particular wands doing firebending poses. Afterwards, it was like, oh man, that's awesome. And, that always, it brings to light what I do or why I do what I do at Dragon Con. And yes, I wind up missing out on a lot of things because of it. I didn't go to any panels this year. I tried to, but, as I said, or I've made multiple posts on various groups, is like, this was a good rebuilding year for a lot of people. So, going to panels, are fun. I just didn't get to as many as I want, or I didn't get to any this year. But there's always next year. I've already got my pass and hotel room booked for next year, so we're good there. But yeah, next year's the Big Ten. But just again, seeing the happiness that I bring, makes all this worthwhile. And as I'm closing out on this wand, I just want to ask and hope that you are able to bring out happiness in someone, even if it's just for a small little thing. Just holding the door for somebody, letting someone go in front of you in a line, or when you're in a car, or just small acts of niceness, and you'd be surprised how far that goes. So as I finish up this wand, and we're pretty much finished, I'm happy with it. I'm going to leave it to you all that I wish you all a good day. I hope the day's gotten a little better for you. If not, I hope the day does get better for you. But here we go, a finished poplar wand. I want to thank you for stopping by as always. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Again, if not, I hope it gets better for you. I hope you all take care. Bye.